Here we are. That's working. I exist. I actually exist. I'm here. I'm live. I am roughly synced up. I'm also the Etcetera kid. It is Monday. It is the first show of the week. So, of course, we have lots of weird technical problems, but we have surpassed them, I believe. If this is your first time here, what is this about? Oh, yes. We do improvisation here. Everything I play is improvised, made up from scratch, using basic musical ingredients that you guys choose in chat. And it looks like you guys have already done a bunch of requests, which is awesome. I was supposed to press that button. So we'll be able to jump into things. But first off, hey everybody. How's it going? Who's here? Let's see. The hat machine is here. Hey, hat machine, I got a hat just for you right here. I am basically a hat machine. Muzicchik is here. Harag's here. Lost Elf. Hey, Lost Elf. B. Geisen is here. Let's see. And B. Geisen says, first time here from finding you via Flute, and this happens. I know. What are the odds? And I saw Dom was here. I saw, who else? I saw Ship Snacks was here. Anyone else? Oh, Harag. Did I say Harag? Anyone else? I don't see you in my list yet because my chat is pretty, I have the font really big so I can see it from far away. Oh, and Big Star's here. Hey, Big Star. How you doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? Oh, yes. Hey, Ship Snacks. I already forgot what I did this weekend. I think I mostly worked. Sadly on behind the scenes stuff that doesn't really impact you guys directly, but indirectly will. I also made some little behind the scenes changes to my request bot. So if you think something is really weird happening, something might be wrong. So just give a shout. But the main thing I changed, which may be controversial, is I have disabled the ability for a single user to request the same sound more than once a night. But you can still request as many drum loops and drum fills as you want. What else did I do? Something else. Anyway. Everybody's a little sick. Is that right? I still have this little cold. I'm finally going to go to the doctor tomorrow. I always drag my feet. I don't know if you guys are like that. It always takes me a long time before I'm willing to go. But I think I made an appointment for tomorrow morning. Anyway, let's start looking at these requests. And I apologize to anyone who made requests early. I've never done this before, but I forgot to enable the bot that processes requests. So, sorry about that. Okay, let's see. Let's bring in these. Here we go. Okay, let's look what we have so far. That reminds me, Lost Elf, of the other thing I added, which maybe you guys will convince me to change my mind on. But I also disabled the ability for a sound to be requested more than once a night once it's been filled in a song. So that, because I sort of have a short attention span, so I have the most fun when there's the most different sounds. I'm always being hit with different things. Now, the risk of that, and I might have to make an exception for Puggy, since that's always his first request, I might have to disable anyone else's ability to request Puggy Small Bites. Because how disappointed will he be if he can't accept his one request? So nobody, don't request Puggy Small Bites. Let Puggy request it. But if this decision proves to be very controversial, I may reconsider it. But I think it'll be more fun if we have completely different sounds on every song and different drum kit. Okay, so we have G sharp minor from Thurman. We have 96 beats a minute from Dom Dude. And hey, Thurman, I don't think I said hello to you yet. And we've got drum loops from The Lost Elf and Dorfo 6. Got a full set of drum fills. I think we might. Are we going to have another show where you guys fill up every slot? I think it's possible. So let us load up all these sounds. Oh, thanks, Big Icing. It's a work in progress. It's so if, yeah, I've got a lot of plans. A lot of plans. Oh, yes. What am I supposed to do? Oh, I'm supposed to load up these sounds. I forgot what I was doing. It always takes me, I feel like it takes the first hour or two of the Monday show to get back up to speed with all the complicated things I have to do in between, before and after every track. Okay, we should have the Cavern Kit from Big Star Tuna. That's our Cavern Kit. Nice big Cavern Kit. So that'll be our kit for this song. So we can initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills, generate our drum loops. Let's check these out. This is The Lost Elf. We'll listen to it raw from the generator before I make my little adjustments. Nice. So what are we going to do? We're going to just very quickly these hi-hats and volume a little bit. We'll add one kick here. This kick we're going to drop a bunch in volume, and we'll add a snare. This snare will drop just a bit, and now let's have snare on 2 and 4. But other than that, I think I'm going to leave it. So let's check it out now. The Lost Elf's beat. Nice. Nice. That'll be a good first beat for our show. And then we have Dorfo 6, Dorfo 6, Dorf. Let's check it out raw. So we're going to take these snare drums here, and we're going to make them more like ghost notes, a little less. And I'm going to vary them like that. And these hats are also going to lower a bit. This is going to be a little weird what I'm going to do, but I'm going to put a snare on 2. I'm not going to have a snare on 4. I'm going to have the kick there, which is going to feel very different than what we're used to. But I'm going to do it anyway. But I will add some hats. I'm going to add a hat there, hat there, hat there, and there. So let's check it out now. This is the Dorf 06 beat. What I like about this that's really interesting is it almost feels like it's a 3/4. You're sort of expecting it to be 3/4 because beat 4 feels like the beginning of feels like a beat 1. So that'll be interesting. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for those 2 drum loops. Okay, let's see. Let's check out the sounds you guys gave me. Liverpool bass from Ship Snacks. I feel like on an early show we were talking about Liverpool, about different bands from Liverpool. We got 80s FM bass attack from Muzicchik. Rhythm organ from Dom Dude. That's cool. That organ sound, when I press my little pedal down here, I have a foot pedal that is a sustain pedal, usually, but it does something different for the organ. It kicks in sort of a Wesley speaker effect. Isn't that cool? Oh, there are definitely more than one band from Liverpool. I'll let you guys do some Google work to figure them out. There's definitely more than one from Liverpool. We have classical piano from Hat Machine. That's nice. Trance strings from Harag. Now lastly, we got Aaron's Journey from Begeising. What is this? Oh, wow. Cool. Muzicchik's kid wants to say hi. Hi, Muzicchik's kid. Does Muzicchik's kid have a nickname that is that will not reveal his secret identity, his true identity, but is his internet identifier? Because then I could say his name. But Muzicchik's kid, do you play an instrument yet? Or if you don't, what instrument would you like to play? We'll call him the T. T. Hey T, how you doing, T? Okay, those are our sounds. Begeising says there's a giant list on Wikipedia. That's what I thought. Okay, you guys choose which sound is going to start this first song. Oh, he wants to play the harp? Nice. Now, I assume you mean the harp with strings, or do you mean a mouth harp, a harmonica? There's also this cool instrument that I think was a theremin. Somebody in chat introduced me to called the harpeggi. Okay, we got Liverpool bass. He's 8. Nice. That means he's got so much time. He's going to be a virtuoso at the harp. To vote, you just type the number in chat. 80s FM bass attack. We got a rhythm organ from Dom Dude. Classical piano. Trance strings. And Aaron's Journey. Or we could start with the Lost Elf or the Dorf 06 drum loops. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put a sweatshirt on. It is nippy. It is nippy in here. Oh, the votes are coming in. Votes are coming in. Give me time to make my decision. If I want to put on, you know, I'm gonna. I think I need to put it on. That's cool that there are harps that are only that or less than 100. I would have thought that the cheapest harp would be like 1,000 at least. But I guess it must be a smaller harp. Whew. Oh, it is chilly. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see you guys chose. Rhythm organ. We're going to start with the rhythm organ. That was a request from Dom Dude. Big Star Tuna, you know Deep Purple. There's some Deep Purple stuff I dig. I have at least... Do they have a record called Fireball? Is that possible? I think I have a record of theirs, and I believe it's called Fireball. Or maybe it has a song on it called Fireball. For those of you guys who don't know, Deep Purple was a sort of progressive rock band in the... I think their tenure was in the early mid-70s, or maybe they kept going, but the record I have, I think, was in the earlier mid-70s. Okay. So, let's see. What am I supposed to do? Well, oh yes, we're gonna play our first song of the day, first song of the week. And if you're new, this is for everybody, but new people might not know. As I'm playing, you can suggest titles by typing !title in your suggestion. And after the song, I'll bring over 4 or 5 of the suggestions, and you guys will choose what we name the track. So even if you don't have any title ideas, you can be thinking about the kind of feel and energy of the song, so when it's time to vote, you'll know which title feels best for you. And if you have not made any requests yet today, now's the time, beginning of the show, good chance of getting at least a few requests in. So let's see. Let's press this button. It is really chilly. It is really chilly. I feel like I need to do jumping jacks or something. So what do you guys think about Twitch's new IRL category? Because I was thinking of that because I was doing jumping jacks. Maybe I could temporarily switch over to IRL and do some warm-up exercises. I imagine their new category is pretty controversial, since if creative was controversial, I think IRL will be even more so. Anyway, let's do this. Let's play some music. Wish me luck. Hopefully I remember how to do this. Here we go. First song of the day. Time to etceterate. Ah, that was a nice little start to our show. I was loving the classical piano there on the second loop. That came from Hat Machine. Oh, sometimes the piano sound is so refreshing. We had great loops from Lost Elf and Dorfo 6. We had two nice bass sounds from Ship Snacks and Muzicchik. Of course, we started with that awesome organ sound from Dom Dude. I was using the synth strings from Harag and the pad from Begeising. Oh, it was nice. Nice start. I feel like I'm starting to warm up. Still a little chilly. Oh, and look who's here. Puggy's here. Hey, Puggy. And Jonas Kyle's here. Carlito's in the house. Apicella's here. Apicella looks like had a performance. Nice. So, let's see. Did you guys come up with some titles? Let's name this song. Let's give it a name so it truly exists. I might give one suggestion myself. Should I come up with one? I haven't come up with a title in a while. No. Maybe I'll do one. Okay, let's see. We've got Cosmic Clouds from Begeising. Moonday from haxzy. Oh, this is tough. Retro Paradox from Apicella. Cloudburst from Muzicchik, and one more. Oh, it's tough. The next downfall from Jonas Kyle. So those are your options. Type the number in chat. I'm bringing up the screen. Don't worry. Cosmic Clouds, Moonday, Retro Paradox, Cloudburst, and the next downfall. So if you like any of those titles, type the number. Let's see. And while that is happening, what did I do? I just did a little bit of trombone. Having a hard time hearing myself, though. Wonder what was up with that. Begeising says, what computer do you use for this? There are 3 computers involved. Oh, is the corner of my MacBook leaning up onto the screen? Oh, you can just see from the... Yeah, there is a PC that handles the streaming and some of the bot stuff. And then there's a MacBook Pro and a Mac Mini. All the sounds are stored on the Mac Mini, and instructions are sent from the MacBook to the Mac Mini, and then it goes back from the Mac Mini to the MacBook. Round trip. MIDI in one direction, audio in the other. It's actually pretty complicated. Are you guys voting? Were you voting? Oh yes, there's some votes. Eventually, well, especially if I'm going to get a sound library that's more processor intensive, I'll probably need 2 computers to handle the sounds, just because some synthesized sounds require unbelievable amounts of computing muscle. Okay, I'm ending voting. Oh, thanks, Lost Elf. I have a space heater I could probably bring in here. I think part of my concern is the size of the space and the cost to heat such a space. But I do have a space heater. I just need to bring it from my house. I probably just need to wear more clothes during the winter shows. Okay, I'm ending voting. What'd you guys choose? Oh, it's a tie between Moonday and the next downfall. That means we have to let the Greeks decide. The Greeks, that's the only thing they've been getting to do lately, is break ties. Moonday! That was decided by Ananki. Ananki broke the tie-breaking vote. So thanks, haxzy, for the suggestion. Thanks, Jonas. Sorry that the vote didn't go your way, but it was a great suggestion. Thanks to everyone for your title suggestions. So that song will be forever remembered as Moonday. So, did I remember to do something? Did I? I feel like I've forgotten to do lots of stuff today. I just want to check something. No, I did. I did it right. Oh, good. I didn't forget. Okay. So I'm creating a new empty track for us to fill. Let me see. Oh, Apugs is here. Hi, Apugs. On a request from Tornanindo. And I saw a vote from Sour Frog. Jenny Matrix is here. Hey, everybody. Nice to see you guys on a Monday. Okay, here we go. I'm ready to start bringing in these requests. Looks like we're in good shape. On requests. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. There's all these requests for 150. So I'm going to do it, Jonas Kyle. I'm doing your request. You got to stick around for it. 150 beats a minute. And let's see. Okay, bringing these in. Okay. We're doing 150 beats a minute from Jonas Kyle. D minor from Muzicchik. We're going to do drum loops from Fafel Maestro and Jenny Matrix. We're using the Unreal Acoustic Kit. And Smoky Juice. We got a full set of drum fills. We just got to load up these sounds. Whoops. I didn't mean to press that button. Oh, yes. Loading our sounds. Here we go. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. What just happened is bad. Oh, I'll have to do that again. Such is life. Hey, Fibbis. So my qualifier, anytime, if I guess is not the big red button. Any of you guys who are programmers might agree with me, you might disagree with me. But my thing is that, let's say you want to create something, you have some idea, you want to create a widget, a little program that does something, right? Let's say it takes an hour to make it do what you want it to do. Okay? Now let's say you want to make it so that it always works for you. No problems. Add another maybe 2 hours. Let's say you want to make it so that it works for everybody else and there are never problems. Add 200 hours. I think the most time-consuming part of programming is trying to address every single possible thing that someone could do that's wrong, so that your computer program doesn't break. I've learned that lesson the hard way. I always think, hey, it only takes an hour to create the widget, then I'm set. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's see. I got to do this one thing once more because it was close to working. I'm going to try it again, though. Right, Puggy says make it idiot-proof. Yeah, making something idiot-proof is, well, first of all, it's impossible. And I say that since sometimes I'm the idiot, you know? Sometimes I'm trying to make a proof of myself, and that was an example just then. I pressed the button. It was a program I coded, and I basically told it to run a script that it didn't need to run. And fortunately, I'd considered that possibility when I coded it, and it didn't cause a problem that I tried to run it even though it wasn't supposed to be run. Yes, Ship Snacks writes, aren't you glad you have so many loving beta testers to break your stuff? I do. I do. I'm grateful you guys are patient with me constantly breaking my code and unveiling new features that aren't really ready for prime time. Okay, let's see. Now we can do this. So what you guys see on screen is part of my code that automatically loads all the sounds. And you notice I'm not having to manually do it. And it works. It works right about 95% of the time. But every once in a while it screws up. But it sure beats me having to do it. Much faster than if I had to do it. So, where are we at? Ah, yes. We have our Unreal Acoustic from Smoky Juice. That reminds me, I want to... Just taking a little note of something I want to do. A little feature I want to add for myself. Okay, since we have our kit, that means we can initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills. Do I want crazy drum fills? No, I don't. We're going to go with the more predictable drum fills, I think. Predictable is not the right word, but just a little less intense at 150 beats a minute. However, for our drum loops, we are going to do... So let's check these out. These are going to sound, whoops, quite like something raw. So I'm going to definitely make a few more adjustments than normal. This is Fafel Maestro's raw from the generator. So let's see, what am I going to do? I want to vary these hats just a bit in volume so we have a little more shape to our sound. We're going to add a kick on one. Yeah, we bet. I'm gonna put kicks on all four. I'm gonna drop this kick a bit, but I'm gonna leave those snares exactly how they are, except for this one. I'm gonna drop the volume a bit. Let's check this out. It's Fafel Maestro's beat. I don't know if I'm ready for 150 beats a minute. We're going to do it, though. That's Fafel Maestro. Thanks for the request, Fafel. And then we have, in theory, there we go, Jenny Matrix. This is Jenny's beat raw before I make my adjustments. It's intense. Okay, I'm going to add a kick on one. And... yeah, let's add a snare on four. And then these these hi-hats we're going to drop in volume just a bit. And I think I want a hat there and there. And then these snares, I want to have a decrescendo just to give it a little more shape. And then I want to crescendo into beat 4. Okay, let's see. And we're going to drop these kicks just a bit. Okay, let's check out Jenny's beat. Cool. Whew, okay. Two fast beats for our fast 150. My little my warning I like to make when I'm faster 140 is that the issue and why I hem and haw that, oh, it's so fast, is that my software has a hard time keeping up. And so I'll trigger loops and stuff, and they won't go the way they're supposed to. So it's an adventure for me every time. Often I'm able to hide it from you guys, though, what's really going on. We got airbase synth from Lapsus Aquitus. We got Glockenspiel from Big Star Tuna. Oh, we got alto sax from Apicella. And I think I want to put a little more effects on it. Just a tiny bit of that. You know, I'm going to put a little distortion on those saxes. I like that. And then we got Growl Baby from Apugs. And then we've got the legendary Puggy Small Bites. I didn't give Growl Baby enough love there. I can't take the title of that for granted. That was Growl Baby. Growl Baby. It's my favorite sound title. I don't know who came up with that. Growl Baby. Wouldn't that be the best job? Your job is to come up with names of synthesizer sounds all day. We got Puggy Small Bites. Jonas says, I almost feel sorry for you, ETC. Yeah, it's on the faster songs. I have to be much more present and focused on the computers just to be able to react quickly when unexpected things happen. Whoops, that's Crush Baby. That came from Kid Charlemagne. So those are our sounds. You guys choose which sound is going to start the improv. It could be one of the drum loops, or it could be airbase synth. Glockenspiel. Alto sax. Alto sax with distortion and delay, I should say, technically. We got Growl Baby from Apugs. Is that Growl? Puggy Small Bites. And we got Crush Baby. So we got Growl Baby and Crush Baby on this song. How about that? I don't think that's ever happened before. And I don't think it's fair. Crush Baby has an exclamation point. I feel like Growl Baby deserves an exclamation point. Okay, votes coming in. Yeah, Tom agrees. Tom notes that as well. It doesn't make... Again, I did not name any of these sounds, except I did rename Small Bites Puggy's Small Bites. And I've been meaning to honor our other veteran moderator, Apugs, with Apugs' Growl Baby. I don't know if that... I'll have to think about how to name that properly. Okay. Have you guys... I think everyone's voted. Have you guys had enough time? I think so. Okay, I'm going to end voting. Glockenspiel. Interesting choice. Glockenspiel. 150 beats a minute glockenspiel. Okay, so we're going to start this with the glockenspiel. Glockenspiel is a great word too, isn't it? Glockenspiel. I think all you guys need to say this. You can't just see it on the screen or hear me say it. You have to say it yourself. Feel how it is in your mouth to say glockenspiel. Spiel, glockenspiel. So we're going to start with the glockenspiel. Who requested that? Big Star Tuna did. This is going to be 150 beats a minute. So crazy things probably will happen. Wish me luck on it. While I'm playing, be thinking about titles you might like to name the song. If you haven't made a request yet, make a request. Hey, bro. And yeah, let's do this. Here we go. It's Etceteration time. I made it alive. I survived it. That was fun though. Oh, those sweet beats. Those were just, they kept me on my toes from Fulfill Maestro and Jenny Matrix. Thanks guys for those beats. Bunch of fun sounds. I had that glockenspiel just banging away through the entire song. And then we had Growl Baby and Crush Baby. Nice synth from Elapses Aquitus on our bass. It was nice. Thanks, guys. 150. Okay, I think it's time to slow it down after that. Okay, did you guys suggest some titles? I think you did. I see a list up there. Sweet. Okay, so remember, as always, wait to vote until I bring, until I press begin voting or your vote will not count. Oh, there's a ton of titles. Sonic Panic from Fulfill Maestro. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit, but that is the title. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power. From Muzicchik. We have Does Not Compute from Big Star Tuna. We have let's see. This also will not fit on screen, but Galactic Superspace Eternal Star Cosmos Dance from Jonas Kyle. That one's epic right there. Or one more, just one more. It's so hard. Fire in the Hole from Bro. Okay, those are your options. Sonic Panic. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the power, was it? I can't remember the full title. Okay, looks like the votes are starting to come in. Okay, guys. Sorry, I had to take care of some IRL business. Okay, we're ending voting. Let's see you guys chose. I can't do it, Captain. I don't have the. Doesn't quite fit. Hold on, guys. You know, I'm gonna fix this right now. Can I fix it right now without messing everything up? It's going to affect everything, though. I don't know if I should do it. I'm going to try to fix it. Hold on. I want to see this whole title. I might regret what I'm doing, though. I might screw everything up. This is live. This is live. I'm doing this live. Yeah, so it doesn't quite work. So I'll show you guys. You can laugh. So I made it wider, but in the process now it goes underneath this part. I made it too wide. So that title, that song will be forever remembered as I Can't Do It, Captain. I Don't Have the Power. That came from Muzicchik. It was between that and Galactic Superspace Eternal Star Cosmos from Jonas Kyle. All good suggestions. Fortunately, we can only go with one. So that is it. Let me, you know what? While I'm remembering, I want to fix this for good. Can I fix it for good? Move it just over a little bit. Oh, now I can't. Oh no. Oh no. I've totally screwed things up now. Oh wait, can I do this? I can do that. Sweet. Nope. You guys are like, what is the kid doing? He's wasting time trying to fix this. Well, anyway, I'll have to do that later. Okay, I'm back. I'm back with you guys. Oh, looks like we had a couple new follows from Codeman TV and Cool Old. Thanks for the follows. Oh, are you guys doing a request for 433? I can't remember if it's 433 or 413, but it's a piece by John Cage. Maybe you guys already said that in chat. Where what happens is the performer, I believe it's for piano, the performer walks out onto stage, sits down to the piano, and then sits there for 4 minutes and 33 seconds, or whatever it is, 4 minutes 13, and doesn't do anything, and then finishes and gets up and goes off stage. And it might sound like that's a ridiculous thing, right? It might sound like, isn't that the dumbest idea? But like a lot of conceptual art, the point of it is to get you thinking. And as you're watching this piece, you're in silence, but you quickly realize you're not truly in silence. You start to observe all the sounds that are around you. And I believe that is what John Cage was trying to do. At least that's what it is for me. But I don't know if you could get sued for copyright infringement for if I played it on stream. You know, it's like, can you? I mean, you can. I guess you could copyright the idea of silence, but every silence will be different. That's the thing. Oh, yeah. People asked about. I'm using the Rode, RODE, NTG-3. It is a shotgun mic. It is not normally used for the, well, it's not true. It's typically used in filmmaking. It's when someone has a boom, so there's a long boom pole that you guys can't see. It's about 8 feet long, and it's on a stand that's about 10 feet high, so that it can be out of the shot, but just above my head. Because I didn't want to have... I considered a lot of things when I was preparing for the show. I considered like what a lot of streamers do, which is have a mic in front of them. But that just felt like it'd get in my way all the time. I considered using a lavalier mic, which I tested out. But I don't like the quality of a lavalier mic. Lavalier mics are... very useful, but if you can get away with not using one, you're better off using a bigger mic. So I ended up with this solution. It seems to work pretty well. The only downside is that I have some computers in here that have fans, and it picks up the fan noise. Eventually I'll try to move the computers out of the room, but I haven't been able to do that yet. Okay, enough tech talk. Let us create a new empty track for us to fill. All right, Muzicchik says, my silence is not the same as your silence. Hey, Meat Shield, how you doing? There we go. Creating our, there we go. Empty tracks are now created. Just have to wait for the script to end. There, it's ended. Now, let's look at the requests you guys have given me. So we're going to slow it down. I think it's time to slow it down after that 150. Okay, bring in the requests. There we go. We have 118 beats a minute from Fibbis, key of G from Bro. We've got drum loops from 420 Jumbo and Elite 6. Hey, Ran Sizzle. How's it going, Ran Sizzle? That's right. Meat Shield and Ran Sizzle are, they remember the days when they were the only folks watching me. Let's see. So we've got, let's load up these sounds. I've already gotten most of my mixer back to 0. How's life in Muncie, Ran Sizzle? So all right, I'm sorry, Elite. Just Elite. It's just Elite. It's going to take me a while to remember because I said it wrong so many times. Elite, Elite, Elite. And Jumbo is supposed to be just Jumbo, not 420 Jumbo. Jumbo and Elite. My bot is still going to do the full username. So it's not easy for me to change that, unfortunately. Nice, Ran Sizzle. Yeah, if you keep reminding me, Elite, I will eventually get it. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh, yes, Liverpool kit from Carlito. Earlier we had the Liverpool bass. Now we have the Liverpool kit. Nice tight acoustic kit there. So let's initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills, generate our drum loops. Okay, we got Jumbo's beat. Very minimal. Let's just do it raw. Sometimes one of these times, Jumbo, I think your username has generated some crazy things sometimes, hasn't it? But yeah, my bot, request bot, does not, or my generator bot does not convert numbers. And because so often it actually ends up being really cool that it skips the numbers, I haven't got around to fixing it. Okay, this is it raw. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shift them in time this way. I'm just going to make that's the only change I'm going to make. So it's going to sound exactly the same. It's just for the computer, it's going to work a little better. So I'm going to put some reverb on it. And I'm going to put one hat on one. Nice. That's our 420 Jumbo beat. And then we got Elite's beat. Let's listen to it raw. So what are we going to do with this? We're going to drop these. That's just a bit. We're going to add a kick. These two snares, all these snares, we're going to make a little more like ghost notes. And let's add one snare there, and that should be good. No, I want a hat there. Okay, let's check out Oit's. You know what? I think I want a snare here too. Yeah. Those are going to be really nice contrasting beats right there. Let's check out the sounds. We got full string staccato from Kid Charlemagne. Ariona says, do ghost notes make the songs more spooky? So when I say ghost notes, I think in drums that, I mean, the way I'm musing it, and I'm not a drummer, but ghost notes is making them more of a less heard and more felt. Because what's cool is drum hits, even if they're really quiet, you feel them no matter what. So they're very much there. They're just not as loud. So we got our full strings. We got the Chinese Zhao flute from Sockmaster. Reminds me of something, but I can't remember the name of it. We've got Spacious Sink from Smoky Juice. I figured you were Ariona, but I remembered that probably most people don't know what I mean when I say I'm ghosting something. We got Antimatter Clouds from Muzicchik. And speaking of which, how's it going, Ariona? How you doing? Exactly, Ice Engine. So, well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember the name of the instrument. It starts with an M. What instrument am I thinking of when I do this? It starts with an M. It's on my list. I have that a sample library that's based off of it. I haven't had a chance to bring it in yet. I'll probably add it this next month. What is it? Mellotron. There we go. There we go, Mellotron. So a Mellotron is really cool. It was, I guess, invented in the 50s or 60s. I'm not sure when it was first invented, but what it was is they took tape, cassette tape type thing, and they put different sounds. They had a choir sound or a string sound, and then they had a keyboard attached to it. So that you press a string, you press a key on the keyboard, and it would start the cassette rolling. And they had a different cassette. I'm not sure. I assume they have a different cassette tape thing for each note, but it's a really distinctive, cool sound. But yeah, the Beatles used it. A lot of folks have used it. It's really neat. Dance Basic from Begeising. Wait, did we do that already? And did we do Antimatter Clouds? That's from Muzicchik. And lastly, Disty Crush from Jonas Kyle. those are our sounds. So you guys choose which sound starts the improvisation. Meanwhile, I should check something. Full string staccato from Kid Charlemagne. Chinese Jiao flute. Spacious sync. Antimatter clouds. Dance basic. Disty crush. Or one of the drum loops. So still some votes coming in. Oh, Best Mommy's here. Hi, Best Mommy. Oh, and Tim is here. Hey, Tim. How's it going in Jersey? Anyone else here in Jersey? Okay. I'm ending voting. Let's see who you guys chose. Antimatter clouds. No surprise. I think, you know what I should do? I think before I press the end voting button, I should predict. I should guess what you guys have chosen. We'll see if I'm wrong, because I would have guessed antimatter clouds. Because I say, as a general rule, it's not always, but if I could make a lot of money if I could make, betting. The chat will go with the more quirky sound, one of the quirkiest sounds. That's usually what chat wants to start with. Okay, so that is our. Well, we're going to start with antimatter cloud. Who requested that? Muzicchik. So we've got this. I like this. I really like this sound actually. I think we've used it maybe once before. Because it's cool. It's very effecty and quirky, sort of sound effecty, but there's pitch component too, so it makes it really flexible. A lot of things I can do with it. But I think it's what it is chat thinks, man, which sound is going to be the biggest challenge for the kid? Joke's on you guys. Because often I feel like the quirkier the sound, the more creative I have to be. And so I dig that. It's easier sometimes to know what to do with a weird sound than to know what to do with like a piano sound. That seems sort of weird, but that's just how my brain is, I think. Because I have no preconceived notions at all with like a different sort of sound. Okay, so while I'm playing this, be thinking about titles. If you haven't made a request yet this show, make a request. Anyone new who's joining, trying to figure out what's going on, everything I do is improvised, but each improv I start using basic elements the chat chooses. Chat chooses all the sounds and the key and the speed of the song. I turn usernames into drum loops and drum fills. This is very collaborative, so if you're lurking and curious, just it's pretty easy to figure out just watching chat. There's also detailed instructions below me. Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Nice, quirky little number. Melodica was fun to bring in. It was a fun switching between Jumbo and Elite's beats. Love the flute from Sockmaster. I was using more like a mellotron. We had our nice staccato strings, nice synth sounds. That was an interesting one. Did you guys come up with some names? Oh, thanks everybody. That reminds me, I gotta check something quick. Whoops. Okay. So the Melodica, you can get those for really cheap. For like, I think you can get them for like $25 even. So if you're looking for a fun little instrument to play around with, it's I've been loving my Melodica. When did I get it? It was like 3 weeks ago, I think I got it. Okay, let's name this. Muzicchik says, do you have a bot that counts your oopses? Oh yeah, did you guys see the dog? I try to keep him over there because my fear is that one of these days he's going to walk behind me and I'm not, he likes to just sit by my feet and I'm going to back up and I'm just going to, it'll be the end of Jiffy Star Child. So I got to try to keep him over there. Okay, let's get our titles. You know, I should, since you guys saw them already, I should, hold on. I'm going to have him chill with me while I bring our titles over. So remember to wait to vote until I've pressed the begin voting button. Let's see. Let's see. Turquoise Noise from Fibbis. Three-sided coins from Rand Sizzle. Psychedelic Wind Tunnel from Muzicchik. Royal Air Parade from Sockmaster. I'll do one more. One more. New Beginnings from Carlito. Those are your title options. You just got all my personal info? You could have. Fortunately, I know the resolution of my camera, and I think that is unlikely. It is possible, though. Good thinking, Ariona. I gotta be careful with that. Once I add like a close-up cam. Okay, so time to vote. What's your choice, Jiffy? Hey, it's Cusco's here. Coman TV says titles are rigged. I know, Coman. The problem is, like, there's so many good suggestions. I can only bring in, if I bring in too many, it's sort of pointless. So I just bring in 4 or 5. No, but Ariona, it's a good thing. It's a good thing to think about because, well, I know that the resolution of this camera would not pick up the size of the font. I need to think of that. That could be a security risk once I have my other camera that's going to be closer. Okay, I'm going to put him back. Okay, I'm ending voting. What'd you guys choose? Turquoise Noise. Turquoise Noise from Fibbis. That song will be forever remembered as Turquoise Noise. But thank you to everyone for your suggestions. Let us carry on. Okay. Okay, I'm creating a new empty track for us to fill. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I'm going to start bringing in these requests. And let's see. Well, I guess let's slow it down, looks like. Bringing in these requests. There we go. We are in the key of E minor from Bruco, 72 beats a minute. From Smoky Juice. We're going to do drum loops for Ariona Esquire and Chief Cheddar. We're going to look at these sounds in just a moment. Looks like we got a whole bunch of drum fills, and it looks like is this your first time, Codeman TV? First or second time? Codeman's going to be a drum fill in there. Okay. Just getting everything back to 0. Nice. Congrats, Codeman. So the way drum fills work, Codeman, is credits for those drum fills happen once or twice during the song, and if you watch out, there should be a credit if my bot is working correctly just before it happens. Well, it looks like, let's see, do we have our kit? Neo Soul Kit. Nice, that's our kit. Initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills. Generate our drum loops. Okay, we got a loop from Ariona. So So this, for anyone just joining, this beat was generated from Ariona Esquire's username. And this is it raw from the generator before I make a few quick adjustments. Nice, that is pretty close. So I'm going to vary those hats a bit. Why not? Let's do it. Let's have kicks on 2 and snares on 2 and 4. Let's drop that kick a bunch. Drop that kick a little. That'll be good. Okay, this is Ariona's beat. Oh, drum cam. Sorry. Thanks, Muzicchik. Nice. That'll be a good beat. And then we've got Chief Cheddar. Let's check it out raw. Cool. Let's just make a few volume adjustments to these hats. Let's drop this snare a bit. We'll need 1 kick there. Drop that kick just a bit. And let's ghost those snares a bit. Add a snare there. No, let's leave that. We don't need the snare there. Okay, let's check it out now. Chief Cheddar's beat. I like the absence of snare on 4. I like how that feels. Missing. Groovy. Nice. Got 2 beats. 2 good beats for our next improv from Ariona and Chief Cheddar. Let's check out the sounds you guys have requested. Oh, whoops. I got to re-import those names. They didn't come through. There they go. We've got Break Space from Use Me as a Meat Shield. '70s Funk Clap from Manofplate. We got Flute Solo Staccato from Carlito. We've got Japanese Shakunachi Flute from Bro 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 Bro. We got 2 flute sounds. And then we have the mighty Voxbox lead from Puggy. Oh, I forgot to do that. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's Voxbox lead. Lastly, we have Cheerful Melody from Sour Frog. How's it going, Sour Frog? Those are our sounds. You guys choose which sound starts the improv. It could be Break Space, 70s Funk Clav, Flute Solo Staccato, Japanese shakuhachi flute. Another great day. That's nice, Sour Frog. A Voxbox lead. Cheerful melody. Those are your options. Tom Dude says, wow. Wow. The sound of the Voxbox lead. Okay, votes are coming in. So we're at, what are we at? E minor from Bruco, 72 beats a minute from Smoky Juice. Oh, wait a moment more. Oh yeah, so I've not been looking at the voting. I actually have this custom chat program I created for myself that removes requests and it removes votes and it removes titles. It makes it easier for me, so I just see what people are writing. So I don't know what the votes are, but here's my bet. I'm gonna bet. I don't know. It's a toss-up. I think it's either going to be Voxbox lead or the Japanese shakuhachi flute. That's what I would guess. So if I have to choose, I think you guys are going to go with the Japanese shakuhachi flute. Okay, here we go. Any voting? Let's see. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, it's a tie between 70s funk clav and Japanese shakuhachi flute. Oh no, it's a tiebreaker. Now, if it goes my way, you guys are thinking I'm manipulating the vote. Oh no, I really have no control. Okay, I'm pressing tiebreaker button. 70s funk clav. See, if there ever needed to be proof that I cannot control the Greek god's choices. So Emira casts the deciding vote in favor of 70s funk clav. So I was wrong. It was not Japanese shakuhachi flute. Who requested that? Manofplate requested 70s funk clav. So we're going to start this next improv with the 70s funk clav. Sound I know very well. I've told chat this before, but I'll tell it again for some of you guys who haven't heard. So 70s funk clav is I know it very well because when I do these extremely nitpicky finger exercises where I'm essentially doing stuff like this. I'm doing like for like an hour. I use the 70s funk clav sound to keep me entertained as I'm playing the most mind-numbingly repetitive fingering exercises that anyone has ever conceived of. But they are very, very useful for what I'm trying to improve at the moment. Anyway, let's play some music. So as I'm playing, be thinking about potential titles for the song. If you have not made any requests yet, make a request. I think we're going to do probably this one and then two more. So, but here we go. It's time. Fuggy's one step ahead of me. Time to etceterate. Let's do it. Ah, a nice groovy little number there. Powered by some funky beats from Ariona and Chief Cheddar. Thanks, guys. And we start with the 70s funk clav, which definitely set the tone. A lot of nice little sounds in there. Oh, thanks, guys. Co-Man says, why did you stop? I stretched that one out. I think that was almost 10 minutes. If I play too long, I'm going to scare you guys away. Let's name it. Let's see what titles you guys gave me. I watched a little of Bob Ross yesterday. Man, that guy has just the most gentle voice. He's basically whispering the whole time. Impressive. I feel like everybody on his sound crew and video crew, they're all just like trying to get close to him just to hear what he's saying, you know? Okay, let's look at these titles. There are a lot of them. Okay, let's see. Sorcerer of Funk from Manofplate. Techno Chill from Cool Blue Reason. Let's see. The Shakedown from Puggy04. Circle of Eden from Coffee Traveler. And Groove featuring The Grudge from Sockmaster. Okay, I'm bringing up the screen. Those are your title options. Sorcerer of Funk, Techno Chill, The Shakedown, Circle of Eden, and Groove featuring The Grudge. I'm sure, I know there were a lot of suggestions. I know I missed some awesome ones. I can't bring them all over though. Did a little flute, is that right? And I did a little singing. So I've got a new follow from Voxel Nerd. Thanks for the follow, Voxel. Nice. Rand Sizzle was in Iceland, and one of the first things he saw was was Bob Ross. Bob Ross in Iceland. Bob Ross is global. Okay, I'll wait a moment more for voting. Okay, it's time. Let's see what you guys chose. Oh, it's a tie between the Sorcerer of Funk and the Shakedown. So that means, wow, split dead even. Let the Greeks choose. Sorcerer of Funk, decided by Aries. So that song will be forever remembered as the Sorcerer of Funk. Hey, Puggy. I certainly got some tips from you earlier this month, but I think I don't get the way Twitch alerts works. If you just made a tip, if you're paying by check or if there's some sort of delay, I don't get notified until it clears. It doesn't go through the Twitch alert system until it clears. So if you did send a tip, thank you, most importantly. But I haven't received it on the Twitch alert side yet. And to answer your second question, no, I did not redo. Well, I didn't redo my lights. I just found a way to angle my camera a little better. So they should be a little more centered than they were, a little more parallel. So thanks to everyone for your title suggestions. That will be remembered as Sorcerer of Funk. Let's get our next track emptied out. Yeah, the lights they look a little better than they did. Not perfect, but better. But again, I do not like my background very much, so pretty soon I hope to have it different, very different. I'm not a fan of the wall color particularly, or the carpet color. I'll figure something out eventually. I want to check something quick. Hold on, guys. What am I supposed to do? Oh, yes. That's right. I'm supposed to bring in these requests. Let's see. Okay, almost ready. Okay, bringing in these requests. We have Key of E from Fibbis, 110 beats a minute from Chief Cheddar, Drum Loose from Best Mommy, and Cool Blue Reason. Got a full set of drum fills. We have our sounds, so let's get those loaded into our workstation. There we go. Okay, we got the East Bay kit from Brucos. That's our kit. Let's initialize, import our track names. Whoops, what did I forget to do? There we go. Bring in our drum fills. There they are. In our drum loops. This is Best Mommy NA's beat. How's the best mommy in the world doing? Let's listen to this beat raw before I make my little adjustments. See you, Lost Elf. Okay, let's see. We're going to vary our hats. And let's add a kick there. Drop this snare a bit more. And add a snare there. Okay, let's check it out. Best Mommy's beat. Okay. We got Cool Blue Reasons beat. Let's check it out. Raw. Okay. Let's see. What are we going to do? Let's drop these hats just a bit. Add a kick there. Let's drop these kicks a bit. Why not? We already have two. Let's add one kick there. And add a. Yeah, I think we need some hats. That'll be good. Cool Blue Reasons beat. And I want one other snare there. Nice. That is going to be our those will be our two beats. Let's check out our sounds. We got Funk Synth Bass from Dunamis Studio. We got Bebop Organ from Manofplate. So I talked about this last time. I had said I didn't know of any bebop organ players. That the organ sort of came into its heyday after bebop. But I was curious, so I did some research, and apparently there was an organ player named Les Strand who was sort of the bebop era. But I still have not found any of his music where he's playing bop. We got Spanish guitar from Smokey Juice. Japanese Kodo from Carlito. That's sort of similar sound, isn't it? Whoa! Oh, that's cool. I just noticed that if I hit it hard, it does this bendy thing. Oh, look, it's a Zazalin and Medbi Shibushi. How you guys doing? We got Mystic Vibes from Sockmaster. got Mystic Vibes. What? We already did that. Day's End from Puggy. Okay, let's see. Those are the sounds. Well, you guys, I'm going to demo the sounds once more. Funk synth bass, bebop organ, Spanish flamenco guitar, Japanese koto, Mystic Vibes, and Day's End. Or we could use one of the drum loops. Yeah, I think spam is not welcome on this stream. So I think it's time for somebody to leave. Okay, those are sounds. You guys voting? The vote's coming in. Okay, now the votes are coming. Pro tip, if you want to make someone's day, bring them an unexpected lemonade. So good. Can you guys hear that? That is the sound of Jiffy Starchild dreaming. He is in dreamland and he is barking at somebody. But it sounds more like a hiccup when he's sleeping. Okay, I'm ending voting. We have Day's End. I don't even remember what that sound was. Oh yeah, this is a pad from Puggy. So we're going to start this track with Day's End. So while I'm doing this improv, be thinking about title suggestions. If you have not made a request yet, definitely make a request. But we are going to start this one with Day's End. Here we go. Time to Etcetera, guys. Digadadoo! How about those drum moves from Best Mommy and Cool Blue Reason? Extended remix version. Just the right speed from Chief Cheddar. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Maximin. Okay, let's name it. Let's name that baby. Oh, wow, you guys, ton of titles. My list says 36 titles. Is that possible? So as always, wait to vote till I press begin voting. I'm just skimming through. There's so many good ones. Okay, I gotta do this one. Then they told me not to eat the glue from Codeman TV. The frog and the snare from Manofplate. The emote won't come through, I don't think, but HyPnOtOaD's Revenge. And we'll do two more. Let's see, two more. So many good ones. A Desert Mirage from Muzicchik. And An Alley with No End from Puggy. Those are your options. Hugo, you'll need a revote because I think you typed your number before, and same with Jumbo. You have to wait till I press begin voting, so vote again just in case. ACAM Fusion. What did I do on that? I did the Digadadoo, little trumpet. Okay, I'm ending voting. HyPnOtOaD's Revenge, it is. That was Ariona's suggestion. So that song will be forever remembered as HyPnOtOaD's Revenge. Followed closely by Then They Told Me Not to Eat the Glue. Thanks everyone for your suggestions. Let us carry on. I'm going to do... this is my last one of the night. Let's just getting my, I'm going to create a new empty track for us to fill. Okay. About to bring in these requests. Okay, let's see. Okay. We have Key of A requested from Fibbis, 100 beats a minute from Hugo the French. We've got drum moves from Use Me as a Meat Shield. You still hear Meat Shield? And Maximin. We've got a full slot of drum fills. Man, another show. We filled up every request slot. Pretty awesome. So let's look at, we will load up these sounds. Oh, and look, I already got my all loaded. Good night, bro. You don't think you requested a drum loop? I think you did. My bot thinks you did. If you request a drum loop at any time this night, it would be in the queue. I'll have to check the logs, but okay, let's see. We have dry standard kit from Muzicchik. That'll be our kit for this track. Let's initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills, generate our drum loops. We got Meat Shield, whether he requested or not. Here it is. This is the raw Meat Shield beat before I make little adjustments. Wow, that is crazy funky right there. I'm gonna add a kick there. I'm gonna drop this snare a little bit, and I think that's one of the funkiest beats the generator has ever created, just raw like that. I think I want to have a snare on 4 though. Let's check it out now. This is Meat Shield's funky beat. How about those 2 open hi-hats? I'm just going to drop them in volume a little bit. Oh, not that much. Nice. That's a sweet beat there, Meat Shield. And then we have Maximin's beat. Let's check it out raw before I make my adjustments. You know, should we retain? So it's turned around. Normally you would feel the snares on 2 and 4 and the kicks on 1 and 3, but I'm thinking I don't want to lose the original spirit of this beat. So we're just going to drop these hats a little bit. I think I will have a kick on 1 though. Let's check it out. Maximin's beat. And I want to add a snare here just to vary it. But not that loud. It's a ghost note. It's quirky. It's very strange to feel the to feel things. Anyone who's a drummer, plays music, will know what I'm talking about. That it's so ingrained in our head to feel snares on 2 and 4 and kicks on 1 and 3. It's interesting to mix it up. So cool, 2 sweet beats. Let us listen to our sounds. We got dobro chords from Dom Dude. Nice. Japanese koto from Bro. Cellos. Stereo FME piano from Confusion. Voice becomes flute from Puggy. Analog Saw 3 oscillator from Manofplate. Wait. What did I screw? Oh, yes. This is the sound. There we go. It's like, that doesn't sound. That sounds like we just heard. Hey, Tiny Tinas. Riggedy Bob says, blink twice, prove you're not a robot. Can you see that far? I think I'm blinking. You should say, blink twice if robots are holding you captive. That's what you should have said. It was off screen. Okay, you guys choose which sound starts the improv. Dobro chords. Japanese koto. Cellos. Stereo FME piano. The voice becomes flute. Analog Saw 3 oscillator. So I'm going to press the begin voting button. I forgot to press that. So if you already voted, type the number again. Fibbis, you'll have to just type the number for it to count. So like I said, I have this customized chat program that hides voting unless it's somebody's first message of the day, so that I see, oh, so-and-so's here. So I don't know what the votes are, but my guess, well, I'll wait a second and tell you guys what I think it's going to be. Wait a moment more. Yeah, Fibbis had written one or riot. See, I fear if I say what my guess is before the vote, I might influence the vote. And I don't want to influence the vote. Okay, I'm going to end voting. But my guess is it's either going to be dobro chords or voice becomes flute, and I think it's going to be dobro chords. Let's see. I was totally wrong. Out of nowhere, stereo FME piano comes. Edges out both dobro chords and voice becomes flute. Who requested that? Ken Fusion. That was unexpected. I was totally wrong. Oh well, so much for me making non-existent internet money points. I bet everything on that. I'm bankrupt now. So we're going to start the last track of the day. We're going to start with this stereo FME piano from Ken Fusion. And this is interesting because we have those beats were pretty funky. And then this sound is so chill. I don't know. See what happens. So I hope you'll stick through to the end of the song. Be suggesting titles. We'll name the track at the end. And we will look back at our set list. We will reminisce. I'll do my shout out to all the requesters that I'm still not very good at, but I'm working at it. And then we'll do a raid, so stick around to the end. But this will be the last Last song of the night. Time to Etcetera one last time. Here we go. That was an interesting one. Got in a whole bunch of vocals in there. Playing, getting some notes in between. Singing some notes in between. Great beats, both using Mute Shield and Maximin. I was loving the analog C3 analog saw from Manofplate. Oh, and the Japanese coda was pretty sweet. Did our dobro a little bit underneath everything. We start off with Ken Fusion's keyboard sound. Nice. Oh, thanks everybody. So that was the last song. We got to name it. Let's name it. Let's see what titles you guys came up with. So as always, wait to vote until I press begin voting or your vote will not count. Let's see. Underwater Saloon from Manofplate. When My Penguin Took Flight from Chief Cheddar. Nightly Oddities from Tiny Tina's Revenge. Robots Never Blink Twice from Rancizzle. And one more, Dusty Subnautic Trail from Puggy04. Those are your options. If you voted already, your vote will not count. You need to vote again now that I press begin voting. So if you voted before I said this, before I press the begin voting button, you need to vote again. Oh, wait a moment. What did I do on that? I did Melodica and voice, right? I think that was it. Yeah, wait a moment more for the voting. Okay. Ending voting. Let's see. Robots Never Blink Twice. That song will be forever remembered as Robots Never Blink Twice. That came from Rancizzle. Thanks to everyone for your suggestions. Let's look at our show. What did we do? We did Moonday. I Can't Do It, Captain. I Don't Have the Power. Turquoise Noise. Sorcerer of Funk. HyPnOtOaD's Revenge. And Robots Never Blink Twice. So that was a fun set. We did 6. We were pretty good on schedule. 6 tracks. Okay, let me see. I think my mistake when I try to credit all our requesters is I try to do it too fast. And then I get all stumbled up on tongue twisters. I'm going to try it a little slower, taking a deep breath. So we featured requests from Jumbo, Apicella, Apugs, Ariona, Squire, Bertramel, Best Mommy, Besijin, Big Star, Tuna, Bro, Brucos, Carlito, Chief Cheddar, Codeman, TV, Coffee Traveler, Cool Blue Reason, Domdo, Dorfo, 62, Nama Studio, Fibbis, Fafel Maestro, Hat Machine, Haxzy, Hugh of the French, Harag, J Doublets, Jenny Matrix, Jonas, Cal, Confusion, Kitch Arman, Lopsis, Aquitus, Manofplate, Maximin, Muzicchik, Buggy04, Chips, X, Show. Oh, I almost made it. Smoky Juice, Sockmaster, Sour Frog, The Lost Elf, Thurman, Tornado, Use Me as a Meat Shield, and Elite. We did it. We filled up every request slot today. What is that? Is that 6 shows in a row? It's amazing. Like I said, I'm going to have to add some more slots. There's just too much. Thanks for the James, too, Rancizzle. Thanks for Jamesing with us. So, let's see. I should tell y'all, anyone who's new, that I'll be back tomorrow through Friday. I'm not missing anything for the holidays. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to do a raid. And we're going to do a random raid, I think. So hang tight. And to figure out who we're going to raid quick. Wow, we've raided most of these folks already. Let me just see. We're gonna random raid somebody. Let me get the link. Okay, this is gonna be good. Okay. So any of you who have not raided before, I was recently introduced to it thanks to some amazing raids who raided me, and so we're giving the love back. So what we do is we're gonna go. I'm gonna put our raid call in first. You can copy it. I'm gonna put it in chat right now. There's our raid call. And then I'm going to put our link in just a moment. Almost ready. Okay, so before I paste in the link, and when I paste in the link, make sure to click on it. So you go to their channel, call out our raid call, give them is the streamer, doesn't have that many viewers, so just be really positive, give them some good love. But you guys have been awesome. You guys have given sweet requests today. It's been fun. So whatever you're about to do tonight, if it's day, morning, evening, or if you're on another planet where we don't even have the normal time considerations, wherever you are, have a good one, groove hard, have fun, sleep well, rest well, party hard, do all those fun things, either simultaneously or one after the other, whatever your preferred order is. But you guys have been great. You guys have been Jameson. You guys have kept it smooky. So I hope to see y'all again super soon. Thank you and good night. And stay tuned in chat. I'm going to paste this link in. So take care. I'll see you hopefully later this week.